Hi everybody and welcome to Alistair Davies Golf. Today's video is part of the Fix the Slice system, and today's video is going to be really all about how we can try and fix strike. So we talked about obviously the fact that if you hit the ball in the heel of the club, that can potentially cause the ball to move left or right, as well as some other things. And obviously if you followed the journey, you'll have worked out whether this is part of the reason you hit the ball left or right or not. And obviously this has a bigger effect on the drive than it does an iron. Today's exercise is all going to be about skill acquisition, how we can try and use the system of altering where we hit the golf ball to try and understand how to get the ball in the center of the club face. So what I'm going to ask you to do is basically try and hit golf balls and try and deliberately hit the ball at the toe, at the heel and out the middle of the club. And we're going to move it along on a scale. So we might start, for example, way in the toe, then go way to the heel, then go slightly in the toe, slightly to the heel, ever so slightly to the toe, ever so slightly to the heel, and then try and hit it in the center. With the view that by being able to deliberately hit it in certain places, we will then understand what we need to do to hit it deliberately in the middle. So by way of narrowing the fields down all the time, it gives us the understanding of where middle is. We can also do this with things like the club face, and we can also do things with path. So we can try and hit balls and have the face excessively open, hit a huge slice, then hit a huge hook, then hit a small fade, small draw, and so on. Narrow the fields down. So this way of practicing is a very much kind of down the route of skill acquisition and self-discovery to find out where the club is in space and time and what you need to do to alter it in your personal game. So it's a great drill if you have some skill. So if you don't like this drill, don't worry. Some of the other drills are going to help you a bunch too. But this drill will help you understand how to move the ball along the club face, move the path, move the club face to help change your understanding and perception of where the club is in space and time. So quite simply, I've only got two balls here, so I'm going to show you a very quick example of this. And what I'm going to try and do with the first golf ball is hit it excessively in the toe and the second one excessively in the heel. And I'm going to do that by trying to set up to the ball as normal, but try and make adjustments in the golf swing to hit it in the toe and in the heel. And it's going to feel horrid. And then what I do then on the third ball, or I might do 5, 6 balls, is say go slightly less heel, slightly less toe, and then middle. And work it along that spectrum to get the ball flight and get the contact as I want it. So this first ball, let's have a go hitting this one in the toe. So I'll set up as normal. I'm going to make a golf swing that makes me hit it in the toe. So I'm going to move differently to get this strike. Okay, excessively in the toe. Felt horrible, but it was the goal. It was my critical learning outcome for that shot. So this second ball, I'm going to hit excessively in the heel. So my critical learning outcome is to hit it in the heel. Set up again in normal. Okay, slightly heely, but nowhere near as bad as the toe. And I worked real hard to hit it slightly in the heely, and I got it slightly in the heely. Probably not as excessive as I'd want to. So that might teach me something that, obviously when I'm trying to hit the ball in the heel, I actually get it, not bad at all. So you will have your kind of baggage you carry with this. If you currently hit the ball slightly toey or slightly heely in the case of this video, obviously we're looking at, then the heel shot might be very easy to do and the toe shot might be quite hard to do. But that's the whole point. We want it to be difficult. We want your practice to be errorful. Having errorful practice is key to make you learn. If you go to the range and just are successful every time you practice, it's a nice feeling, but it gets a bit boring and you're not learning. We have to learn to progress. We have to learn to perform better. And learning comes from being errorful and having dedicated plans and critical learning outcomes. And then being reflective critically, and then picking small bits to work on again and get better and better and better. And that's how we get percentage gains and move forward. So that's the plan. So have a go at this contact drill, and again use the same way for path, use it the same way for club face. It'll help your understanding and your ability to change these things at contact. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please click like. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. I've got content coming every single week. And also make sure you put any comments you have in the box down below. I'd love to get to your questions and answer any videos do any videos you'd like me to do, and answering your questions on video would be great. And thanks for watching.